Welcome to a Tisski demo for Microsoft Cognitive Services for the public sector. My name is Alpesh Mistry. I head up the Dynamics 365 for Sales and Customer Service team at Tisski. I'm here today to demonstrate and talk around the tools and services that are available or soon to be available in Europe by Microsoft within the Microsoft Cloud. Our agenda today is to talk about text recognition to improve customer experience, using facial recognition to combat fraud, how speech analysis can streamline access to services, and using data analytics to provide a 360-degree view of the service user. The Microsoft Cloud includes a Cognitive Services API, and these are tools for developers to make applications more intelligent, engaging and discoverable. Tisski will use some of these services such as text analytics and face API and speech analysis, using very few lines of code or even no lines of code, and to deliver simple tools to fit with Dynamics 365. So moving quickly to text analytics. We will basically send an email, and I will send an email to myself from Dynamics 365 automatically. Just file that away in the background. And what will happen is that email will go to a central mailbox. It'll be picked up into a queue. We won't see it enter the queue because a case will be created out of it automatically. It will take the email title, the subject, and stick that into the case title. And that case title will be sent to Cognitive Services API, where it will pick out keywords from the text, and using those keywords, pick out knowledge-based articles for those keywords. As part of that process, it will read that text for sentiment. It will determine whether that email text is considered to be positive or negative, and we can deal with the email differently depending on the negativity of that email. So if it's considered negative, we can give it a higher priority. So in our scenario, text analytics, let's imagine a customer service department receives a message from a member of the public. That email comes in, it's created into a case automatically. We use our text analytics keyword search to find the best knowledge-based article to respond to that service user. Into Dynamics. So we have I've just sent an email to myself. There it is, 1416, which is now behind my laptop time. My bins have not been collected. That was the email subject. I open up that record. I can see straight away knowledge-based article is linked to it. Tell the citizen will collect their bins as soon as possible. And if I go down further down there, I can also see another related knowledge-based article. I can see a sentiment score, but more importantly, I can see that sentiment score indicates that it needs to be high priority. It's considered a low sentiment email. And once that is done, I can then respond immediately to the service user by responding with a textual knowledge-based article and sending that back on to the user. Very simple, very few lines of code using the cognitive services. Facial recognition. Faces will basically held within the cloud, and the tools within there, the tool called Face API, will basically detect human faces, compare similar ones, so you can't always disguise, or if you wear glasses or have a beard now, disguise from the fact that you're the same individual. My example of this is basically someone walks into an office, is claiming housing benefits, has basically filled in the form online, claiming his Ben Austin. Here's my housing benefit form, and during that process, let's take a picture of the individual to just confirm they say they are who they say they are. So here we go. Take a picture of my face. That will, in the background, open up a contact record, and suddenly if we find this person who claimed his name was Ben Austin is actually called Alpesh Mistry. And we also see a quick flag on here that says be careful, he's at risk of being disorderly. I can go further down the record and also see, hold on a minute, he's also already receiving a housing benefit in Coventry. He's trying to apply here in Birmingham, and he was declining Warwickshire County Council already. So I got a picture of this person already. The system found a record. This record could be a central shared service record, so information we pulled from various sources, and there we are. our facial recognition has found the individual in question. Speech analysis, again built on the cloud. The speech analysis tool, what we will demonstrate here, is a use of a tool to populate a case record. Very similar to text analytics. We will do the same with the speech. We will do text analytics with it. But of course, rather than an email coming in, it was a phone call. So we're going to capture that phone call on a case record and then save the case and get the most appropriate knowledge base article returned to that user. So to do this, we will create a case record. We'll capture a call and we will start the text recognition software. My bins have not been collected. That will be captured in the description. I will use bins have not been collected as a case title. I'll find out who the person was. So let's say David Warner, and we will save the record. And as before, text analytics will do the rest and return a knowledge base article. Very simple, no lines of code, and we're done there. Okay, insights. So a couple of these insights features we'll talk I'll preview to you are in preview by Microsoft. So organization insights is basically an insight into what's going on in Dynamics 365. We have relationship insights, which gives you a collection of customer interaction data and what's the best course of action next, and then we'll talk about custom insights as well. So let me just quickly show you a dashboard for organization insights. This will give you data about what's going on within this application. We can change it for the last 48 hours, the last 30 days, and we can see what's going on, most active users, what they've been doing, creating, updating records, who's been reading records, and what actions they've been performing, and total operations. In terms of relationship insights, we just opened up a case record and we have assistant here, and it tells us well, things are looking bright, there's no action to be done here. These are in preview at the moment. The other thing to consider is look at is custom insights. So custom insights is the next step for what we call big data. So it gives you all the relevant information regarding a particular individual, in this case, in a central place. So when we say big data, we're talking about all information about a person in one place. So that information can come from Dynamics CRM, Salesforce, social engagement, so social media sites, and any of a repository of data. There are some out-of-the-box connectors available now, and there will be more connectors coming in future. So this system could, in theory, grab information regarding housing benefits, information from social media, information from childcare services, and various sources in one place, just to see exactly what we might be expecting. So, quick view of a social insight dashboard. All that central information in one place, and once it's in that one place, we can use machine learning. So Microsoft has comes with machine learning, and we can maybe predict that when that person calls in next time, he's going to be calling about nuisance neighbours, because we look at the history of information given to us, and we know that the high chance that he's going to be complaining about a neighbour. Thank you very much. That's just a quick overview of Microsoft Cognitive Services. Very early days in development, and as you can see, as I've just demonstrated, very few lines of code, if any code required at all. Plug and play into the API, and there we go, and it's a fantastic tool. If you want any further information, please contact Tisski on the number and email below. Thank you.